Hey guys, MetalDriver89 here bringing you another WWE Elite review. And today I'll be looking at the Top Picks Elite Ricochet figure. Looking at the sides of the box, you see an image of Ricochet on both sides. The back of the box features an image of Ricochet, stats, career highlights, a description of this figure, and the rest of the figures that are in this wave. Stats include from Paducah, Kentucky, weight 188 pounds, and a height of 5 feet 9 inches. Career highlights include United States Champion and NXT North American Champion. The description states, Ricochet became the one and only NXT North American Champion when he defeated Adam Cole at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 4. Alright, now that we have looked at the box, let's go ahead and open this figure up and take a closer look at Ricochet. Alright, and here we have Ricochet out of the packaging, but first, let's take a look at the accessories that he comes with. So he comes with 2 additional pairs of interchangeable hands, which includes open palm hands and 2 stylized hands. The other piece of accessory that he comes with is his entrance gear. So he's got this really awesome entrance jacket here. It's nice and detailed, so the paint came out pretty well. It's got some really nice designs, a lot of silver. Then looking at the top, by the collar piece, you've got a star here, you've got all these designs. Very well painted, looks really good. Then even the parts that aren't painted are still designed pretty well, so that looks really good. Then on the back, it has wings attached, so that looks really good. So the design came out really well. Now these aren't sculpted feathers on here, so I know I've seen that with different figures in the past. Not with Mattel, but with Marvel Legends. This, I don't think it was really necessary to do that, so it's just designed into the wings. But it looks really good. I think it does its job. When looking at the back, not much design there. And then this is an entrance piece, so it can come off. So you just take the tab off there, then you pull it off. Alright, and now with the jacket off, you can see the rest of the figure, which looks really good. But first, take a look at this head sculpt. So I really love how this turned out. It's got this nice expression. It's not just a stoic face. It's got character. He's got his eyebrow up. He's got this little smirk on his face, which looks really good. Paint came out very well on the head sculpt. The beard looks really nice. Just maybe looks like there's some slight missing paint here on the beard, but other than that, it looks really good. The eyes turned out really well, so did the eyebrows. The rest of the beard looks pretty decent. Looks like maybe a little bit of missing paint there. So, a couple missing spots on the beard. So that's a little annoying, but it's not the end of the world. I do love this head sculpt. I love this expression that he's giving. Then look at the rest of the body. So his torso's got a lot of paint, and that's all due to his tattoos. So they look really good. They look really detailed. It's got a lot of color. You've got blue, red, green in there. So I love how these turned out. So they're very detailed. Very well made. And you can see it goes all the way underneath the arms as well. Then he's got his other tattoo here on his left side, going onto his shoulder. And then no tattoos on the left side of the body. So overall, really good. Tattoos look great. A lot of paint on the figure, so definitely feel like I'm getting my money's worth on this guy. So look at the back, it says established in 1988. On the back, on the front, the belt is painted, so is the lace part of the front of the tights. Then looking at the side, get this nice design, really well painted, looks really good. Same thing on the left side. Now this side does seem to be missing a few spots of paint, a few areas on this symbol. So the right symbol looks a lot better than the left, but it's not something you're going to notice unless you really stare at it. Then on his knee it says one and only. That's painted really well, so that looks nice. Then the boots are just a solid white, so not much there. So overall, a really good looking figure, lots of paint, and it turned out very well. Alright, now going over the articulation, the head is on a ball joint, so he can look pretty high up, he can go pretty far down, it can turn side to side, it can tilt really well actually. Shoulders have a hinge so it can go that high up, it can rotate all the way around, it's bicep swivel, single jointed elbow which has 90 degrees, swivel at the wrist, and a hinge. Ab crunch allows him to go that far down, that far back. There's a waist swivel, ball joint at the hips which allow the legs to go really far out. It can go pretty high up. There's a cut at the thigh, double jointed knees. There's a cut at the boot, and the ankles have a hinge which allow it to go that high up, that far down, and he does have some slight ankle pivot. Alright, so what are my final thoughts on the Top Picks Elite Ricochet figure? I think this is a really great figure. I'm really glad that Mattel gave us a Top Picks version of this figure because it's very similar to the Elite 69 version, which I missed out on. I remember seeing it in stores once, I passed on it, and I ended up kicking myself in the butt because that figure shot up in price not too long after. And it is very similar to this figure. It has similar accessories, similar outfit, However, the paint scheme and the design is a little different than this one. So I am glad to have this version in my collection. So if you are like me who missed out on Elite 69, then I would say you definitely want to pick this one up. And if you're just a Ricochet fan, then I think this is another great figure to add to your collection. So if you like this review, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe so you can see more WWE Elite reviews. As always, stay tuned till the end to see pictures of this figure in action, and I'll see you next time.